You're listening to Outta Nowhere. You're listening to the Outta Nowhere Wrestling Podcast.
Sponsored by JD from New York.
Sponsored by Braun Strowman. Your tears hydrate us.
Your tears hydrate us. One of the best tweets I've ever heard of. So thank you for telling me that Braun Strowman said that. JD, this is episode number 64 of Outta Nowhere. And so much to talk about because I didn't talk about anything on my channel today because I didn't do State of the WWE. You talked about a little bit of this stuff. I was at Smackdown last night. There was a guy with a sign. The whole JBL situation has gone fucking out of control. Smackdown is breaking records as far as ratings go currently.
Hot as always.
Hot show. And there's so much more shit to get to. So everybody make sure you tweet this out everywhere to let everybody know that we are live with Outta Nowhere episode 64. And big announcement. We expect to hear from the man that got kicked out of the TD Garden last night for having that sign. I have some insight on this too, by the way. Some sort of insight and communication that I've had with certain people in the WWE about how they handle this thing. And I'm going to talk to the sign guy about that tonight. But the first thing I'll say is the ring announcer was one of the first people to realize this was going on. No Death drops the perfect 10.
Here we go, fuck yeah, out of nowhere. Hey Joe and JD, you fucking beasts. We should have a RYBACK versus JBL match. The winner gets a free United flight and the loser gets their dick chopped off and fed to them. Oh, and a free United flight also. #fire JBL.
No Death said, thank you, No Death, and he says #fire JBL. We're going to get a lot of donations tonight, and it's going to be live. 518, you're on the phone. Who is this?
Hey, what's up, bro? This is Vince.
It's Vince McMahon.
What's up, buddy? I just wanted to ask, did anyone see the ESPN highlights of WrestleMania or of SmackDown this past week? They showed a clip of Gronk on it, and the announcer seen Jinder Mahal. I didn't know who he was. He goes, "That guy is obviously on steroids."
Oh my God, no, I didn't see that. But oh my God,
but his diet is so healthy, right? Yeah, of what? HGH and fucking testosterone and fucking whatever illegal supplement that GNC sells.
I know what it looks like.
Right. I thought you were the sign guy, Vince. That's why I picked up. I was like, oh, it's the sign guy, but no, it's Vince. But no.
Oh no, I wish. I'm over in Schenectady, New York. I wish I was over there.
Yeah, we got a similar number over here. But no, thanks, Vince. I appreciate that. I'm glad I got you here. All right, good shit from Vince. I did not know about that, so that's cool that he brought us up with that.
So did you see that United story with that Chinese doctor?
Yeah.
How TMZ tried to just switch the entire story this afternoon. Like this guy was like convicted of felonies. He was like selling prescriptions for sex to his customers.
Really? What the hell?
Yeah, and everybody was like, "What the fuck does it have to do with him being beat up on the airplane?"
It's somebody paid TMZ. That's what it has to do with.
Jesus Christ.
United paid. Now we know United paid TMZ. I mean, why? What else would it be? You know, with these scumbags, dude. This goes into don't even get me started. This is on my Shame on News channel. This is part of the global
Joe
agenda.
And JD, what's up, motherfuckers? Shout out to Grubbs and his Hobbit girlfriend.
What's up,
hey,
Grubbs?
Hey, Dodie, can you call me a fucking goon?
J-Bo. Thank you, J-Bo, for the $5, becoming a $5 shit bum. And J-Bo wants JD to call him
you
goon.
Fucking goon. Thank you for the donation, brother.
You goon bag. Yeah, in a little while, we'll get our buddy with the sign on, but feel free to, if you guys want to let the donations flow tonight, let them fly. The donation link is in the description box down below. When the sign guy calls, I would say maybe hold back until he's off the air. Once we get him off the air, we'll go back to donations. But I would just ask that. It makes sense if we get him on the phone, maybe so we can hear from him. But based on what's going on YouTube now, I'm not going to tell anybody to not donate because God knows we can take it.
And he was very receptive about coming on, too.
He was great.
I asked him because people were tweeting him before I even seen it, and then I asked him myself. I'm like, bro, come on the show with Cronin and myself. You know, we got a lot of viewers each and every Wednesday. He's like, yeah, I want to come on.
Thank you for it. awesome night of laughing my ass off.
Thank
You guys are great.
You can hear that, right, JD?
Yeah.
Okay, the OG Beef Chesterfield donating $5. I got bleach shot in my right hand and vape in my left, and a poster of Dana Brooke burning in my fireplace. Holy fucking shit. Thank you so much. That's a fan right there. If you get that shit burning in your fireplace, I'll take that night any night, dude. It's hot. It's getting hot out, JD. Is it hot over in New York and Boston? It's getting hot.
Yeah, it was pretty warm yesterday. It was a little chilly today and rainy, but
Monday night, what was great, especially when Roman Reigns went crazy and pulled out his penis. I like Roman Reigns' penis. My name is Skylar Fat.
He's pooping all over the place.
It's fucking time. Out of nowhere.
Yes.
What's up, JD and Joe? How are you guys tonight?
We are great.
Good,
Thank you.
Moon. What's up, brother?
D-Moon, thank you, D-Moon. D-Moon, you're a goddamn beast, D-Moon. Thanks for the donation, and thanks for pooping Skylar Fat's bumhole. We're going to talk some more about wrestling, and again, you guys can leave comments down below. We'll be reading your live comments if we can see them. We'll try to get to them. But again, you can donate in the comment section below, and Nightbot should be whoring out the donation link tonight if you guys want to donate, get your message across. Should be able to take phone calls, too, tonight. Looks like we're good. Microsoft had an update today, and that seemed to fix the Skype issues. This just in, the sign guy is going to call us in 20 minutes.
Beautiful.
So in about 20 minutes, we will have the sign guy live.
Let's
on
tweet
Outta
that
Nowhere.
out. Let's get that tweets up. Let's get the tweets up, the likes up. Let's do it, guys, before he comes up. Before he comes on here.
All right. JD, tell me. Shit, there's so much to talk about.
I guess we could talk about SmackDown, Joe.
Yeah,
You were there. You were there yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, it was loud there. I will say it was loud. The only time it got quiet was during. Actually, Ty Dillinger, I would say, came out, and I thought Ty Dillinger was going to be an explosion. It was shit bomb. It was loud, but it wasn't.
We are now
like,
reporting
insane.
that the United passenger cheated on a test in 2nd grade, got caught chewing gum in gym class, and didn't go to bed on time one night. What a terrible person, and this has everything to do with him being abused on the plane.
Dude, the shit doesn't make sense with
Thanks,
that guy.
TMZ.
Like, how the fuck did he get back on the plane?
I don't understand.
How did he get back on the plane when they dragged him out? Police escorts dragged him out, and then when they fucking knocked him out, he supposedly got knocked out. He still had grasp of his cell phone.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
I mean, those two things are red flags right there. Like, what the fuck?
Why wouldn't he have been transported immediately to a hospital? Like, get this fucking guy to a hospital.
I'm fucking Bobby Roode! Triple H wants to fuck me! Glorious!
What's up, Joe and JD? Did you guys catch Drew's match tonight? Fucking brutal, bro. Yo, JD, call me a goon, bro.
Jason King, you're a fucking goon, bro. And yes, I did. I was just talking to Joe about that off the air before we went live. Galloway and Oney Lorcan beat the fuck out of each other.
Hey, that is awesome. I can't wait. Jason King, thanks for the big donation. I can't wait to watch it. And I will say that, you know, as someone that used to call Oney Lorcan's matches locally here, I'm so fucking proud of this guy. I'm so happy for him. Goofy name, but very happy. And Drew, I want to say shout out to Drew because he referenced me and JD when I was talking to him earlier. So big.
He looks so happy to be there, dude. He looks so
is.
great. Like I was thinking back to when he was there and they let him go.
Shit bomb.
He looks so good
Finn
now.
Balor back on the shelf.
Oh, yeah.
That is strike 2 before Vince declares him injury prone.
Good idea, CJ Crumb.
Balor is not injury prone. I mean, you
No.
take a fucking stiff forearm that Jinder Mahal fucked up right to your jaw and see if you fucking walk to the back without a concussion.
Yeah,
It's
injury.
not Balor's fault. It's all fucking HGH's fault.
It's not injury prone if you get clocked in the fucking head. And by the way, whose fault it was is arguable, but it's not Finn Balor's not injury prone. That makes
yeah,
no
I've been hearing
sense.
that all day. Oh, Balor's injury prone. It's like if you touch him, he's injured. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
He got elbowed in the head. If anything, he fucked up a little bit. He turned his head too early. And Jinder Mahal swung an elbow that I don't think anybody would have survived no matter where he hit him.
Hell yeah!
Thank you to CJ Crum. And now Tiffany. Tiffany says, hi, Joe and JD. Wanted to show some love. Thanks, Tiffany. Tiffany, thanks for sending me the photo of my T-shirt the other day, too. And JD, your T-shirts are everywhere because the Mean Street, we call them the Drunk Street Posse. They come to every local wrestling show that I go to and call. And they were at wrestling last night yelling at me, and I was yelling at them. They were sitting in the same row as me and Gronk. It was fucking bizarre. And one of the guys was, guess what? Wearing a JD from New York, Get Off My TV Roman T-shirt.
Well, I don't know if they knew who I am, but
They do.
well, then they must know who you are.
That's the funny thing, and they know who I am, but they don't know I have a YouTube show. But they know you have a YouTube show. DJS827.
That's odd.
Hey, you crazy bastards. Did you hear about the petition by some retards to get Braun fired? Yes. We actually mentioned that at the top of the show. DJS827, real quick, JD, for another donation comes in. What the fuck did Braun tweet out? Didn't he tweet some shit out? Read that again.
Let me look it up real fast before it comes in. Me and Joe were laughing at this. He tweeted out, "I do what I want when I want, and your stupid petition won't change that." Hashtag
Shit,
your
Mom.
tears hydrate
Oh
me.
my god, JD, this new background is making me so hard while looking at her smile. JD, stroke me off, or
Oh,
better
God.
yet, call me a good yum yum yum. Goon cum. Here it goes, JD. Oh wait, cum JD. I
What the
love her
fuck?
coffee stout committed at.
JD, I think you just got raped by Yummy JD.
I guess so.
I love oh my god, it's like do you think Roman Reigns is gonna hear Braun Strowman coming in his nightmares? And I don't mean coming, I mean
Probably.
coming to get him. Like,
We gotta thank at Mike Will 87 for the beautiful layout. Thanks, brother.
thanks, at Mike Will. You fucking killed it. I'm not done with you, Roman. Shit bomb.
Being a Hispanic, this is the reason why I don't do planes. Not being
Yeah.
racist, but I just have a fear of heights and unsolicited cavity searches.
Yeah, unsolicited fucking people jamming stuff up your ass. Thanks, Nay, for the $5, becoming a $5 shit bum. Well, notice the guy, everybody was like, oh, see the cops being racist again, and they circled the white guy. There's two black guys beating the shit out of the guy, too. Like, what the fuck? It's not race, it's just...
I'd love to know what they did to him that he fucking screamed like a fucking, maniac.
Yeah, it was almost like after they hit it wasn't that he hit his head, right? Like, it's supposed to be that, oh, he hit his head, so that's why he was acting crazy. No, he hit his head, they dragged him off the plane, then they were worried about that, so then they shocked him or something. Alabama!
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Suck.
What's up, guys? Do you know when 34 tickets go on sale?
Oh
Probably
my
in
God.
November.
Yeah, not for a little while here. Thank you, Alabama. Yeah, look for October, November, probably. Thank you, Alabama. Big time. Look at Brock Lesnar. Ugh! And here's Braun Strowman. He's back again.
Oh, shit, we got Kevin Scampoli donating.
Roman.
Yeah, he always good. We're passing money back and forth to each other.
I'm not done with you, Roman.
There's Braun Strowman. He's still killing Roman Reigns. Scampoli.
$9 for a fuck.
Oh my God.
Donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches.
I know he mentioned me in his video the other day.
$9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9.
It was Yummy JD.
Suck my dick.
That gook was told to get off the plane and he threw a fit like Hillary lost. I never got beaten up by an airline because when they give me $900 to get off the plane, I get off the plane.
Thank you, Kevin Scampoli. There is an argument to be made about that, I will say. But, if this guy's a doctor, he's got stuff. I mean, I don't know. I got to be honest. My flight, I missed my flight, Kevin Scampoli, from the whole fucking show.
I have to get home. You see that shit?
They raped him with something. They fucking shocked this guy somewhere in the bathroom and then raped him with something. That's why I was like, oh, I have to get off the plane. Besides, you gotta be careful with those type of people. You know, they kill themselves. Ashley Wilson, JBL can fuck the fuck off, says Ashley Wilson. Not happy with
agree.
JBL.
Ashley Wilson.
Oh yeah, people are mad. I mean, Morrow is all over. Basically, you know, he can't really say anything directly. I think because he's under contract, he's worried about something. But
did you see that big sign by a group of people in the crowd? We miss you, Morrow.
Yeah, oh yeah, I did see that. Dude, people were just, we want Morrow. It was going on all over the crowd. We want Morrow chants. I mean, it was loud, and JBL was like buried his head in shit, like he didn't want to do anything. He was right there, man. You know, if I couldn't. Give me a hell yeah. Yeah, I'll give you a hell yeah. Undertaker, fuck JBL, fire JBL. Dude, JBL has maybe more heat than Roman right now. I thought they should just go with this and have JBL be a dickhead to the crowd. Can you imagine if JBL had picked up a mic? But my point is they're trying to cover this up big time.
They're trying to. Yeah, they want this to pass. I don't think this is going to pass anytime soon.
But that's why they're not running with it at all. I mean, everything I tweeted to any WWE employee that I speak with, every single one of them didn't respond to me. Every single one of the WWE employees that I could speak to, I could say anything. How's your day? They'd respond. I said, what about the JBL deal? No response. Not even a can't talk about that. So you know they're fucking freaking over this. RayRock421, what's up, Joe and JD? Feeling good tonight? JD, your idea about Asuka dropping the title, awarding the winner to women's tournament? Yeah, that's a great idea, and he says that's a great idea. What else did he say, though, before I lost that donation, clicked off?
Oh, he must have watched my NXT review tonight. It's not even live. He must be a Patreon. What's up, brother?
Oh, yeah, what's up, dude? Good shit. That was RayRock. Yeah, RayRock's a good guy. Thank you so much, RayRock. Thank you guys for supporting us on our patrons. Our Patreon shit grew like crazy. We're going to be doing some stuff on all over the place. So, I mean, look for that. I don't know. I did my daily motion experiment, JD. The video that did 2,000 views made $6. So, and ads played like big time on it. Like there were thousands of ads played. So the CPM is low though. What the fuck just donated. CM Punk left WWE. Fuck my life. I'm not watching anymore. There was a big CM Punk chant at the show the other night too. And it was during 205 Live that you could really see me on camera. That was the best shot of me because Tozawa was there ringing the bell. He did this thing.
I didn't see you when I watched SmackDown.
Yeah, I'm only on 205 Live. And an overhead shot on SmackDown. But I was right behind the announcers to the right.
My name is KANE and I'm donating.
What's up, No Death, you whore?
Every time Roman hears an ambulance now he shits his pants and his wet hair dries up and he sucks his thumb in the corner. There should be a petition for Strowman to always de-strew Roman every Monday. We can call it the fall of the Roman Empire.
Oh my god. What a great idea.
I would have had him come out the rest of the show and just fucking come up with creative ways to just beat the shit out of Roman.
Yeah, that could go on forever and I'd be enjoying it. Thank you very much, Null Death. No, Death, speaking of Roman.
$100.
Oh, shit.
It's donation time, motherfuck boy.
Oh, yes. Abel Salas Jr. $100.
Here's to the 2 hardest working guys on YouTube. You guys are the best.
Wow.
This is coming from JD's TLC scene guy. The only thing that could have made the Strowman beatdown better would have been carjacking the ambulance and driving it into the river.
Imagine that,
I would
Abel.
love to see that.
Abel Salas Jr. Thank you so much, dude, for $100 fucking dollars.
Well, Roman wasn't in the ambulance when he tipped it over anyway, so...
You could have bought a hooker, but you dropped $100 for us, dude, so thank you so much. Yeah, he could have been pulling away with the ambulance, and then all of a sudden Roman hears this.
I'm not done with you, Roman.
And then they cry, and then the fucking ambulance flies into a wall or something. Holy shit.
And Paulie donated in the chat, Joe.
He did? Okay, let me grab that. I'm glad you're watching the chat. Scam Paulie with a super chat.
The only people who want to Strowman fired are the people from India who think Roman is a god.
Exactly.
They pray to a Roman cockfist picture every night. No, but seriously, that petition thing is simply stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid. I mean, but it's
For
funny.
every Roman Reigns fan that calls me fucking ridiculous for hating on him, right? You guys are fucking 10 times as worse. You can't realize what fucking is scripted and not. Come on, bro.
Yeah, but those are the people that, dude. You think the internet fans are crazy? Like, those are fucking the Roman fans are crazy. I mean, that's a real petition on change.org. It's not even like, it's funny to us, but I think the person who started it is serious. Thank you, JD Venom, for the donation, by the way.
My name is Kane and I'm donating.
Last night I was pissed what SmackDown got in the shakeup. They basically got 3 big name. Well, Raw got 4 or 5, but now I warmed up to it and thinking maybe next week we might get more superstars on both shows. Maybe Gallows and Anderson might show up. #cock.
Just think of it this way. AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura are on the same brand. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Ty Dillinger is exciting now.
Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I mean...
My name is Kane and I'm donating.
Who was that donated that one?
Tough day for me, guys. Today I woke up and beat my cock. Normal day. But I made dinner and ate barbecue chicken and forgot TP wash my hands.
Oh,
I
no.
knew my chicken tasted funny. Now a little sick to the stomach.
Thank you.
Sperm chicken for dinner.
My Dixie Wrecked had sperm chicken for dinner. I also want to remind you guys, in a little while, we're going to be joined by the man who got kicked out of Boston Gardens last night. He was holding the sign 15 feet from me.
Did you see Monday night? What tonight? What was great, especially when Roman Reigns went crazy and pulled out his penis. I like Roman Reigns' penis. My name is Skylar Fat.
Gonna get to Scampoli's super chat in a minute, too.
You JD and Joe, y'all fucking beast, making my dick hard and shit sexy fucking assholes. I become Patreons to both of y'all today. Braun fucking up Norman Gaines was gold. Fuck JBL, fuck Norman Gaines.
There you go. Thick Dick Nick for the 12-12 donation.
That was Thick Dick. I'm sorry, I was typing something. I was lost in space. Thank you, Thick Dick Nick. And thanks for being a patron to both of us, too. Thick Dick Nick. Thick Dick Nick.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls are too blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Oh, it blanked out his swear or something. I'm only able to donate so often because the Canadian economy is something. But just want to show my support to you guys, especially with all this YouTube ad bullshit. Keep doing your thing. I'll be donating via Patreon as well in the near future. Thank you, Taking Knives. Taking Knives, you are the shit. And thank you to everybody who signed up on our patrons. You guys are making this shit able to happen. Patreon.com/JD from NY206. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. And I will remind you, a third giveaway. I'm doing a third giveaway for patrons. That's coming up for anybody who's supporting with $5 or more.
Did you ever get a rash in between your legs?
Yes.
When you walk, it's the worst fucking pain, yo. Anyway, Smackdown Live is lot and Bradshaw was extra nice last night.
Yeah, it was not. I thought it was all right. Because I was there. I mean, JD, actually, this is Sasha's mouth, but thanks for the $5 coming to $5 ship bump. JD, what did you think of SmackDown last night? Where were you with that? I only saw the beginning of your SmackDown review before I fell asleep.
It was all right. I'm over the Orton Bray Wyatt shit. I'm done with that. I don't give a fuck. I am very intrigued by Nakamura and Ziggler. I think it's gonna give Ziggler some decent heat, and Nakamura, I love the way the crowd was answering the fucking questions for him. You don't have to say a goddamn word.
I will kill you. That's all he has to say.
$9 for a fuck.
Eat your
Someone
goat.
donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
JD, I can't wait for OTS, brother. Sup, Joe, you motherfucker. I need a Braun donation song now, or else. Braun Strowman equals GOAT, hashtag fuck Roman Reigns, hashtag fuck Juicer Mahal.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit more about Mahal and Finn Balor's situation. Awandi, thank you, Awandi. All the way from fucking Abu Dhabi. Beautiful Abu Dhabi, by the way. Looks awesome over there.
Do you see Nakamura being a WWE champion, Joe?
Shit bum. I do.
Finally, I have made my Joe Nation's debut.
Yes.
The new NXT theme song sounds like Hollywood Undead.
Really?
I like it. Do you guys like the new song?
You know what?
Hashtag fireable.
I actually think it's very good. It goes with the new video package and the new imagery. It's awesome, I think.
I haven't heard it, but I'd love to hear it, and I like Hollywood Undead, so, yeah. Perfect, Brother Nero, thanks. Well, at least I liked Hollywood Undead until they lost that one guy who left the group, and it went to shit. I forget the guy's name and all that stuff, but...
Nakamura does not need a manager, guys. His English is getting better. I think he's fine on his own.
Nakamura? Yeah, dude, I told you, man, Nakamura just has to come out and be like, you made big mistake. Now... you're going to feel strong style.
Yeah, that's it. And you understand him. We're very minimal. He doesn't need to fucking go out there and cut a 20-minute promo like fucking Triple H does.
He needs to Roman Reigns it. I will kill you. You see my new finisher? Knees to faces. Seriously, I'm Seth Rollins.
Apparently, everybody's saying that he's got a new finisher, that the pedigree's done.
Yeah. Not a bad idea. I mean... it's just too bad that he's been here all these years and to switch up his finisher so late into his... not late into his career, but just so... I mean, I guess it's not that weird. I think Shawn Michaels, for a long time ago, he did that side suplex. Shawn Michaels did the side suplex for 2 to 3 years, I believe.
Yeah, and then he went to the super kick, right?
Yeah, I mean, so... I guess you could do it, I suppose. It is early in Seth's career.
I just noticed what Daniel Bryan said on Smackdown. Whoever wins the United States Championship with be an official member of Smackdown. So does that mean if Kevin Owens lose, will still be on Raw?
That's what I perceived it to be, but they really didn't clarify that.
That was very confusing. I was there asking that question. I was like, so does this mean Kevin Owens is on SmackDown, and if Jericho wins the title, then he's on SmackDown too? But if Kevin Owens retains, then he's on SmackDown still, but then Jericho's not on SmackDown? I am very, very confused by this. They have not clarified it, from what I understand. I don't know. I might ask somebody about that, actually. Maybe we'll tweet, we'll tweet WWE.
I think the only way JBL gets out of hot water is if he manages to bully Roman out of the company.
Yeah, he's got some major heat. And Nay, you know what, Nay? They don't want this heat. They don't even want to mention it. They don't want it talked about. They don't want it said. This is one of those things that I think they should roll with, but maybe not, because they're getting national media attention. They've got the whole bully campaign thing. So this is something that they're terrified of. And I'll tell you, by the reaction, once that sign came out the other night, the first person that saw it was the ring announcer, I think, and he was like quickly telling everyone around, like, hey, look, we got to get that. And then all of a sudden, bam, it was done for.
Well, we'll save it for when, I believe his name is Troy. I think his name is.
Troy.
When he comes on? Yeah.
Yeah, when he comes on, we'll talk about it. I've got more info about that. But, yeah, it is very interesting. I was sitting, well, I got a donation. Sexy Honey Bear. Yo, JD, I'm a big fan of your channel, your view on everything.
Corey is his name, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Corey. Sorry, not Tori. You're 100% right about the Reigns not being the chosen one. He's a fucking goon who sucks Kevin Dunn's cock. By the way, could you unblock me on Twitter? My name is Sexy Honey Bear 1. Donated $1, and I guess you must have blocked him. Maybe he showed his penis. This was I was sitting in the front row last night. What do you? Let me see here. Let me get it. Yeah, here's a click. I had my Control Alt Delete shirt on. Me and Leah were in the front, so she had a green shirt on. I had a black shirt on.
10,
the perfect 10-time Dillinger.
Love your shows, guys. Got a great ticket to SummerSlam this year. Think the card will be good? I'll also be wearing Bullet Club shirts studying in Japan this summer. Rangers beat the Habs tonight and the Mets won. Fuck yeah. Braves still suck, JD. Hashtag fireable.
Fuck baseball. I don't give a shit.
Name not found. Thanks for the $10. And I just want to say the Bruins beat the Ottawa Senators tonight. Sorry to all my Ottawa friends. That was pretty crazy. So, and then the Montreal Canadiens lost. Where's that guy who always tweets me shit about the Bruins and the Canadiens, huh? Where's he at now? Where are you at? Anyway, it's very possible they could win and the Bruins could lose, but whatever, screw it. Yes, in about 10 minutes or so, we're going to hear from the guy who was kicked out of the crowd in Boston by WWE security. And Seth Rollins.
Oh my God, I love Seth Rollins.
Cut the music. What I'd like to have right now is for all you fat outta shape outta nowhere goons to keep the noise down while I take my robe off and show Tiffany what a real sexy man looks like.
That is hot. He wants Tiffany. He wants him some Tiffany. Thank you so much. I don't know what I have no idea. I think that was an ad that just started playing.
Oh, wow.
Who just donated? Should I miss his name?
Delete JD.
Deleted JD from NY, something like that. Yeah, delete JD from NY 206. Thank you for the $25. Big time. Thank you guys for the donations tonight. We're killing it here. Yeah, Roman Reigns is not dead. I posted a video because, like, yeah, lots of people were saying, like, to me that there was something about him being dead, and I was like, what? And I looked on Twitter, and someone sent me the article. So I was making an update video, so I figured I'd just throw it out there that he's also not dead. I can't believe anybody would think that was real, but it was
like, oh yeah, those rumors are stupid. I don't know. I don't even know where they get started.
Well, just some site or somebody pastes it and then changes it, or it's just a goof, you know, to get a goof. I guess I don't know. I get that.
Shit bomb.
USA Today's pretty
Hey
mad.
guys, patrons here and fans. Hey Joe, we plan to start a YouTube channel for Row reviews soon. We also are planning a week vacation in Boston when Row comes. It would be cool to meet ya for a drink or something. Your D at area at UG intros are the best, JD.
Thanks, Broken Vitamin JD Cream. Yeah, if you guys are gonna be here in Boston, and I'm going to Raw, I'd probably meet you somewhere, yeah, and do something. Definitely. We just have to set that up.
I don't know what he meant by that last thing he said, that my intros are the best. What the fuck is that?
I think he... I don't know. Your review intros? I'm not really sure what that was. If Raw gave you AIDS, I'm not afraid to say.
Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw.
I've lost all my respect for JBL when he posted a tweet about him getting hyped for Bayern. Saxton coming to Smackdown after Mauro Ranallo parted ways with the WWE. I've set up a catchphrase for the Ringside Express for Roman and JBL. Hashtag I see garbage people.
I see garbage people. Thank you, KTN USA. You know, I don't know. I heard someone sent me a ride along with JBL and Saxon saying he bullied Saxon in the ride along, but I haven't seen the ride along the video yet, so I'm not really sure exactly what that's about. What's that beeping I'm hearing? Oh, okay. Am I about to blow up? What's going on here? I'm hearing beep 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 beep. You calm down. Who was that just donated? Shit, I missed that one too. That was 61 Minute Man or
Shit bomb.
KTN USA.
SmackDown has 6 women fighting for 1 belt. That's less than the amount of competitors in a Money in the Bank match. How many women should be each brand, and should there be a secondary belt if there were more women? JBL loves big muscular women.
I mean, I think you need to have at least 9 women on each show to make it valuable enough. Otherwise, like, why are there even women competing for a belt? Should just give a belt to the one woman on the show or, like, whatever. 61-minute man. How many women on each show, JD, should there be, you think?
There should be at least 8 women on each show.
Yeah.
Lana is not going to get the job done. I don't give a shit how much she's been practicing.
Did you see her?
That's like an EVA Marie to me, if you ask me. But
did they show her
shit bomb?
Shit.
Looks like JBL just needs to learn to be a star.
Be a star, JBL, you fucking fuck. He's a star in Bermuda. He bullies all those Bermuda kids. Dark Marco, thank you so much for the $5 shit bum.
I think honestly, SmackDown could really use Peyton Royce and Billy Kay because they got that shit coming up with the tournament. So you'll be able to move somebody because at least half of that tournament's going to be signed.
Yeah.
So NXT will be fine.
Yeah, NXT's okay. You just need to have 8 women, you know, just to make it sort of, you know, viable enough or whatever, make it make sense. Tommy NC 2010, what's up, man?
Not much.
What the hell?
Tommy?
Universal Championship.
Oh, that looks the same as
He muted himself.
Oh, give me a freaking break.
I absolutely hate how WWE shows no logic between both brands. For example, Raw promotes SmackDown PPVs and vice versa. If I was booking, I would have the commentators slander the shows as if they are inferior to their show, but I guess that's just me, though.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. It's just, I think that WWE, I think it's one of those things where, like, well, they don't want to really slander the shows because then, like, they're making fun of their own show and that would be bad, they see it as, maybe. So, but JD Venom, thanks for the donation, man. I get you there. But I get why they don't do it, too. I think that's why. Otherwise, it's too bad because if they didn't do it that way, it would be a little more.
SmackDown's roster, women's roster, does not look different at all. It's just Charlotte that's there, really,
Yeah.
and Tamina. I mean, Tamina really doesn't add anything to me. She's been off television for 2 years.
She just worked hard to get back from an injury, but what is she really going to do? Let's go back to the whole effing show, the donation from a while ago. Fuck, bro, my Wild are about to lose to the goddamn Blues. Yeah, they're in trouble right now, man. I'm sorry. Whole effing show said JBL bullied Miz and transformed him from a joke in glitter shorts into a WWE champion. If you can't take it, get out of the business. Tough people. Unless we're admitting how fake it is, finally. Interesting point from Kevin Scampoli of the whole effing show. I got you there a little bit. You know, you kind of do got to have some balls, but I don't know exactly what's going on. The OG Beef Chesterfield, part of JBL's severance package will be a job at Titus O'Neil's Catering, chopping lettuce. Fire JBL, says the OG Beef Chesterfield. I guess, like, I love Ronaldo, you know, and everyone is really on JBL. I mean, JBL's getting bullied now, so I don't exactly know what happened. I'd like to hear what really happened in order to, like, get mad or sad or whatever about the whole situation. Tommy, what's up, man?
Not much, man. I just wanted to call and give love to the show
bomb.
and ask, what is with
Hey
all
Joe,
the
the
memes
original
on-
Hollywood Undead lead singer name was Deuce. He left the band in 2010 and started his own band called 9 Lives. Hollywood Undead is better than ICP.
Thank you, ADTR210, for the donation and the info about Deuce. Yeah, Deuce was his name. Yeah, I would say anybody is better than ICP, but I get your point there. Thank you so much for letting me know on the info. The info's dropping. Tommy, what were you saying? You blew my head off with your thing. What's up?
I said, what is with all the it memes being tagged to me on Twitter? Like, I'm like not understanding.
Oh, there's some new app where you can make song things and memes and stuff, so everybody's using it. So that's what you're saying. It's a new app that everybody's using. The Perfect 10. Ty Dillinger.
10.
Dream carded JV. Shinsuke, WWE title angle V. Brian, Iron Man Finn V. Joe, Uni title Matt V. Bray, final buzzard match Cesaro V. Seth, Int, title Owens V. Zane, U.S. title Emma, Banks, Bailey, Alexa, Nia, Ray, Raw titles, Ladder Aries V, Saber, Cruiser.
Man, the Goon, thanks for the $10 donation, man. Can you make out what the fuck this said?
I have no idea.
That was insane.
More than likely,
Goon.
none of that will happen. But
I can't believe Goon took the time and typed that all into the fucking donation box. That was insane, Goon. Goon, I'm going to read that later and try to decipher that. And I will try to answer that on Twitter. But right now, my head's exploding from that. That was really unbelievable. Yes, Tommy.
What is your opinion about the people that are now on SmackDown? Do you think they're decent, or do you think, this is a chance to...
No, yeah, they're decent. We'll talk about that. Every once in a while, somebody wants it to be monetized. This.
Put your penis onto my tits. Wow. You just stuck it in me, in me, in me. Stick it in your pussy.
Gotta say it was great seeing a piece of the Attitude Era last Monday with Roman being beaten like that and actually did work without color. Where do you each seeing the whole Strowman, Roman and Lesnar story playing out?
I mean, I hope it can...
there's only one way for me to go look at it. Strowman has to fucking win. Roman got his win already.
Well,
Now, why
Strowman
did they
has to
put
win.
Randy on Raw? Because they took the Intercontinental Championship and put that on. They put that on Raw. Why didn't they take the WWE Championship and put that on Raw?
Because they already have the Universal Championship. Oh, wait.
Oh my God, I love Seth Rollins.
Here's an analogy for ya. What does McDonald's drive-thru and Bastion Booger equal? Hashtag fuck Tommy. Hashtag go Bruins.
Fuck you too.
Hey, go Bruins. I like that part of it. Deleted JD from NY206. Thank you for the $25.
By the way, guys, for everybody tweeting Joe and I, how do I call the show? Look at the layout.
Yeah, it's actually on the layout. You'll see call the show, 339-226-6610. If you're outside the country, I can add you on Skype.
Hey guys, love your shows. WWE has the BA star thing, but you have people like JBL running around bullying talent. Hashtag condescending, hashtag fuckable, hashtag fireable.
Yeah, I mean, they've done this a lot, though, Zach. You know, it's kind of like their rules and not your rules. Zach, thanks for the $5 and becoming a shit bum. We're going to be taking the call from the sign dude in a few minutes, so maybe we'll hold off on donations. If you guys can, hold off on donations while we take the call, and then we'll get back to it. But, you know, we've seen WWE do this with the Hall of Fame. You know, China can't be in because she was in porn, but yet all these other people can be there. You know, X-Pac can come back. China can't. You know, it's a big double standard that they JD just fell.
I'm fucking Bobby Roode. Triple H wants to fuck me. Glorious.
This just in: Impact Wrestling will be suing JBL for using the bully gimmick.
What did it say about what?
The TNA Impact is going to be suing JBL for using Bully Ray's gimmick.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, tomorrow you're going to see TM on all these old TNA videos on YouTube. Schleppy, thank you for the 13. Oh, no, Schleppy 13. Thank you for the $24. The Bobby Roode donation. The Bobby Roode donation. In just 5 minutes, we're going to be joined by the man who was kicked out of WWE Smackdown by WWE security. Corey's gonna join us. He was
I didn't
kicked
fall
out.
off the chair, guys. I'm fucking annoyed at my cat who's acting like a fucking cunt right now.
No, I said you fell.
No, I didn't fall.
No, you fell. Just say
No,
it.
I did not fall. My cat jumped off the bed and fucking nailed her food dish.
Jesus Christ. B Muzz 10. Muhammad Abu must have creamed his pants when Roman beat Taker at Mania. Now he's probably holding some Indian ritual to pray for Roman's health, God, Earth, and India. Thank you, B Muzz. Delete all Indian goons. Oh my God.
Right. Awesome.
Well, you've been deleted. We have a lot of listeners in India that like us. So it's this stereotype that's like funny, but it's not all you guys. We know that. 70% of you maybe, but that's fucking it. Trying to figure out what Sign Guy's phone number is. Okay, good. Okay, call. All right, he's good to call. He's going to be calling in a few seconds, and we'll get him on here, and we'll find out what the fuck happened. Was he beaten to death by security outside of the building? We don't know. But real quick before he comes on, let's take a call from 321. What's up, 321?
What's going on, Joe?
How you doing, man?
Not much. Just sitting here watching out of nowhere. Got a question for JD. Whatever happened to the social media reaction thing that you had going? You did it like a couple months ago. Was it a series you had?
What happened? What series?
He's talking about your. I'll tell you in a second. I know what he's talking about.
Were you active social media?
How SmackDown treated the US title, especially having AJ become #1 contender, really makes me feel like Lesnar will be on SmackDown and Bray will beat Orton.
No, AJ Styles is biding time because the WWE title is being defended on Monday Night Raw. He's got nothing to do. After that is over with, he's going to go back to the WWE title picture. Lesnar is not taking a fucking fruit roll-up to SmackDown. He's not. He's staying on Raw.
Yeah, thank you, Lemon, for the $10 and the perfect 10 donation. But yeah, I don't think so. But how they're treating the U.S. title on SmackDown will be awesome. That's the one thing that we can look forward to, is probably that you're going to see that U.S. title treated right again.
Yeah.
So that's good news. And where did JD's social media comments go the last time he tried to do this? This happened.
I'm not done with you, Roman.
Yeah, he was talking about you reading social media comments. Remember
just don't have time to do it.
the
when
angry
I have time,
tweets?
I'll do it, you know?
Yeah, it's like a once in a while thing, you know. Every once in a while you get a special video that's that. But yeah, no, people liked it, so that's what it was. I get this shit too. I don't know. It happens all the time. Thank you, Lemon, for the donation. Yes, I'm gonna try to get our man on the phone now. Just give me 1 second. I think we have the man who was kicked out of the Boston TD Garden. I was sitting right next to him on the left. Corey, right? What's up, Corey?
Hey, what's going on, bro? How you doing?
You were in full Stone Cold Steve Austin garb last night, you son of a bitch.
Hell yeah. To be honest, bro, my friend paid for my ticket, and that was the stipulation. I had to wear that shit yesterday.
Really?
So I look like a tool.
Was the stipulation also that you bring the JBL sign, or was that your idea?
Nah, to be honest, we were messing around, and he thought of that sign idea. The United tried to take my seat.
So wait a minute, those were all your buddies, because there was a lot of different guys around with signs that were kind of goofy, and so you guys were all in that together?
Well, yeah. I was the artist. I'm kind of autistic. No, but I made a couple of stupid signs, yeah.
Okay, so you came up with the United try to take my sign, and how about the Patriots one that you showed to AJ Styles, or somebody the Patriots guy showed to AJ Styles?
Yeah, my friend showed AJ Styles, and then AJ was like, "Yeah, you know I'm a Falcons fan or whatever." He was just talking trash.
Right.
So how did it all start? Like, you got the sign, you're holding the sign up in the air. Like, what was going on at that point? Did they immediately come over to you and they just escorted you away? Did you mouth anything off at JBL, being that you were so close?
Well, what happened was, like the whole show, I was sitting ringside, and I was on the side with the cameras like to my back. So right when I got there, they took my sign, and they were like, "Yeah, you can't have signs over here, blah, blah." They didn't look at it or anything, but I was like halfway through the main event. I was like, whatever, let me go grab my sign. And I thought of like walking around the arena, and then I just like showed a couple people my sign, and they started like yelling. So I just held it up, and then all of a sudden I was walking back towards my seat, and then I just took the little detour and I walked by JBL real quick.
Now, at that time, the event, it was quieter. The main event was kind of crowded, quieted down. So when you got over there with the sign, everyone saw it, and people just started roaring. And the first thing I saw was the WWE ring announcer and a couple of the security guys, like, all of a sudden start telling the TD Garden security to get over there, and then they came over there, and just everybody was freaking out. So clearly, that usually they take a sign, like they'll take a sign and stuff, but for them to like kick you out too. So explain that. Like, what did they say to you? Were you like, oh, you're just gonna take my sign, or they were like, you're out of here, or like, how did that happen?
I mean, right when they walked me out, I figured like they would reprimand me, whatever. I didn't expect to get thrown out, but right away I handed the guy my sign, and he's like, yeah, I need your ticket and your ID too. And I said, you're not getting my ID, but here's my ticket. And yeah, my ticket was a ringside ticket. There was no reason for them to get upset, whatever. But they're like, yeah, you need to get out of here right now. Like, he was talking on his microphone. I don't know who he was talking to. I didn't want to get in any like controversy. I'm in the military. I'm not trying to get in trouble with that bullshit. But I followed through with it.
Well, it's amazing. It's amazing that they took the sign away and they just left it at that. I don't understand why they kicked you out of the fucking building.
Well, because
I mean, you didn't even do it. You didn't even do anything. You just had a sign. You didn't say nothing to JBL, did you?
I mean, I was trying to get his attention. That's about it. But I didn't say anything like vulgar or whatever.
Well, I mean, wait a minute. So you're in the military right now?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So but I mean, here's the thing. I get why they take signs because, that like they're it's like they're taping their show. So if you were to advertise like something that you wanted to advertise, usually they take those signs a lot of times. If there's something they sort of deem offensive, obviously this is a real sensitive topic for them right now, so that's why I could see them like wanting to take it. If you sort of become a distraction, they'll take it. So I mean, I think the thing is like it met all the requirements. It was like you were walking up behind them. It was creating a distraction. It was, JBL. It was a negative thing towards JBL, which right now they're like really sensitive to because of the whole accusation stuff. Or whatever's going on with the JBL being bullied. So it's very easy to see why they would take this sign. It's not like it's not like he had a sign that said, I hate Roman, and they took that sign, or like something like that. So it met all the requirements, though. Like he was front on camera, all that shit. It literally met all the requirements. Like we've talked to Road Dogg before. We tweeted him and stuff like that, and all the guys who are watching in the production truck in the back, they're looking for things like this. And I'm sure that before they went on the air, I guarantee you, they said, any JBL, anything, get it out of there. Get that. And they went before the show to make sure, during the beginning of the show and before the show, that they looked around to make sure they didn't see any JBL signs. So when yours came out of nowhere at the end of the show, they're also thinking that you know what you're doing, too, bringing this at the end of the show. You decided to do it. So I think that's where they were at with that. But, yeah, I am surprised you got completely kicked out. Why did they ask? Did they tell you why they asked you for your ID?
I mean, that might be, like, protocol. I don't know. These guys, like, I don't know what their job titles are, but obviously I'm not going to give my freaking ID to these meatballs. So he actually handed me the sign back when I walked away, so it wasn't a big deal.
Well, that's weird. So now the person that wanted your ID, was that a TD Garden security or was that a WWE official?
Yeah, he's actually a TD Garden guy. I actually know him because I go to all the Celtics games. He's a cheese dick.
Yeah, you were telling me that you actually go to a ton of Celtics games and you know all the security, but some of the security changed. But more than that, it was the WWE initially. Did anybody else reach out to you as far as this goes, like from anywhere? Or?
I talked to a couple people that work there and stuff, and for them it's not a big deal. Like, they don't really care about if it's WWE or concert, whatever. Like, they're just there to get paid. So it was pretty much WWE. Like, the guys there, they're just there for the paycheck.
Right.
Well, what do you think of this entire situation and how it's been handled and what's been said about it, the speculation on Morrow's behalf and JBL's behalf? I know Joe and I have our opinions on it, but we'd like to get your opinion on the entire thing. What do you think of the entire story?
I mean, to be honest, like, people are like looking at me like I'm a advocate for like anti-bullying, which I'm not. And now that the sign like caught a little bit of like waves and stuff, it kind of makes me look like I'm a douchebag because like I wish it said like JBL's a bully or something, you know. Instead, I was just
I get what you said though. It's funny. It's supposed to be funny. It's funny that it says JBL bullied me too. Like it's like funny. It's not. You didn't actually think that. It's more of an attack and a sarcasm. It's not. I get it.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
That's funny.
But at the same time, bullying is a serious thing. Like, we all know that shit. But wrestling is supposed to be a fun thing. That's exactly what I was getting at. Like, I just made the sign. It took me like 5 minutes to make it. I thought I would show it like once and probably get it taken, or them telling me to put it away. I never like thought I would just raise it up and everybody would go crazy. So that's why I ended up walking over there and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you were more over than the match at that point. At that particular time, the crowd was quiet, and it was very loud. So I don't think it's anything personal to you or what you came up with, because I think I get what you did. It's kind of funny. But I think you just happened to meet all the negative requirements. Number one, the WWE bullying thing with JBL. That's a sensitive topic right now. Number two, you did it at the end of the show, and you walked over. Number three, you became a distraction to where the whole crowd was looking at you and not the match, you know, and so all that stuff falls into criteria where they were probably pissed and they were like, get that thing out of there. No, I mean, back in the day, there was signs everywhere, just all over the place, like, you know, I'm inside China, you know, suck it, suck me, you know, WCW sucks, WWE sucks, you know, Stone Cold, hell yeah, like, just like, you know, I want to marry Trish, you know, not Trish, Sable, you know, all that stuff in the Attitude Era. There was so many signs everywhere that it's like, unless you wrote a complete swear like, fuck, like, I mean, you weren't going to get your shit taken, really. It was a different time. But now they have to deal with signs like that, but also the idea of people trying to get themselves over. Like, if I had brought a sign that said JoeCroninShow.com and kept holding it up, you know, they would take that from me. I mean, I wouldn't do that because I'm not going to do that to them, but I get it. So
Joe,
would you do this again? I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
I just have a question. Like, looking back at it, like, say I know you were sitting like right behind JBL, whatever. So my seat, I was obviously ringside, but I was over a little bit. I did get out of my seat, and I was in the wrong. I stood up. I shouldn't have did that, whatever. I don't regret it, but like, say you raised that sign that I had.
Yeah.
Do you think anything would happen? Like, do you think they would just take it, or do you think they would get rid of you also? I was just thinking about that.
You mean if I had done it?
Like, I don't know if the freaking production people know you, or I'm just saying, like, someone that was in their seat, like, right behind JBL, put that sign up.
Oh, yeah, they would have. They probably. If you had started doing it at the beginning of the show, they might have taken it from you. They might have said, like, we're going to take that from you. If you did it towards the end of the show, again, like, if you'd waited to hold that up to the end of the show, they might have kicked you out. However, I don't know. I got to be honest, I'm not sure. They might have kicked you out because they may be upset at this, like, very upset at this. And what I can say is that anybody I've spoken to that I've tried to reach out to about this, even jokingly, saying, like, hey, man, JBL got a lot of heat last night, huh? And I've said this to many different WWE officials and WWE people that that have ever interacted with me, and every single one of them has not responded to that.
And the funny thing is, Joe, if you look at what's transpiring on Twitter, JBL is not mentioning anything about Morrow. Morrow is such a nice guy, and you can tell that based on what he does on Twitter. I mean, he fucking retweets everybody. I mean, if Morrow was the kind of person that we think he is, he would have said, you know what, you know, he would have came out and explained the situation and kind of fanned the flames. He's letting things go, which kind of lends to the credibility that, you know what, maybe all the shit about JBL is true because nobody's saying anything about it.
Well, he's also cheering on anything negative. Morrow, when something happens, Morrow's been clapping about it and laughing at it, like, and saying, oh, that was good, or, you know, someone brought up, you know, Bart Gunn knocking out or JBL or whatever, and then he was like, yeah, it's even funner to watch now or something, or it's even better to watch now. So it's like, you know, this stuff is. I meant to use a background. Sorry, real quick, to Somebody tweeted me earlier a background that I meant to throw up here too, but we'll use it next week. It was Batfly Gamer 40. I'm gonna try to use that one night because I like it.
And the sad thing is, nothing's gonna happen to JBL, even though everybody's calling for his head, because he's mainstream attention for WWE on Fox News. He's like an ambassador for them on Fox News in the business world. Why would they do anything to him? You know?
Yeah. So they're a little bit. Yeah. They're really trying to let this thing blow over. To be honest, so they're trying to ignore it.
I really think it will too. Like, I don't think anything's gonna happen to him. It is what it is. Like, if there was like hardcore evidence, which I doubt ever will come up. I know everybody's. The more people that are coming forward, I guess it helps the case for the people, the fans. Yeah. But I still don't see anything.
Well, you know what? Listen, it's their loss. They lost the best commentator in the business. If they don't really value that type of fucking talent in their company, then it's their fucking loss. Now, to me, they took a downgrade. That's all it is to it. It's their fucking loss.
Well, the other thing is, there's two sides to the argument. There's all the people upset who want to get mad at JBL, and everyone's mad at JBL, and it's fun to hop on something and pile on and go crazy. But there's another side of people that say, you know what? Moro is fucking pussied out. And you know what? If you can't handle this shit, get the fuck out of here. And all these people that are crying are just these millennial crybabies who want a ribbon. And they can't deal with JBL maybe giving some shit around,
Yeah, but Joe, it wasn't in the wrestling 101 context. It wasn't heel commentator, ribbing the fucking babyface commentator. It was legit. You know what? I'm gonna zing you on this one, and I don't give a fuck who you are. It was done purposely.
Yeah, I mean, I get it's true. I just don't.
And the fucked up thing is JBL didn't know who he was working with or didn't know the condition of Mauro Ranallo, and he went at it anyway without realizing who he's working with. Right. I mean, if you're sitting there doing a job, how don't you know who your coworker is?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's on another planet and doesn't know. I mean, because we all knew the minute that Mauro signed. I remember I talked about this, and maybe you did, and I just said, he's got a history of this depression and everything. You wonder if he's, all of a sudden could go haywire or something like that, because you know how that can go. And people were like, no, he's going to be 100% professional with this and everything. And here we are, 8 months later, it actually fucking happened. And now we're talking about, JBL everyone talking about JBL Bully. There's hashtag fire JBL is just trending everywhere. And meanwhile, it's eclipsing what actually happened on SmackDown, which is they hit a 3 million mark in the ratings, and they did one of the highest ratings they've ever done on SmackDown on yesterday in Boston. So, and it's because I was there. Let's face it. Everybody was tuning in to see Joe Cronin on television, and some people saw me, but a lot of people didn't. But you're welcome, WWE. You are welcome. So, Corey, with the sign stuff, do you think they wanted your ID so they could make sure you never bought a ticket again or something like that? I mean, they're very weird.
I mean, I couldn't imagine that. I don't even know why they would ask for my ID.
Like, really weird. That I'm hung up on that. Like, what the hell was that about?
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's obviously like, if it was a cop, I would have obviously gave my ID, no confrontation whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna give my ID to this fucking squid. I'm sorry.
What would you go? Are you gonna go back to another WWE event?
I mean, I'm not one of those boycott people. I'm like a fair weather fan of WWE. I watch it, I do this, I read a little bit about it, but every time it comes around, me and my friends, we'll be ringside every show, just for the hell of it. I'm not trying to get 5 minutes of fame, whatever. I just always show up. I'm there.
All right. Well, I got that. I mean, it seemed pretty real. JD, anything else you want to ask?
No, man. I'm just we're very appreciative for you to come on the show and explain your side of the story, because we were all stumped as to why you got kicked out. Yeah, I mean, it's just silly that they take a sign and then usher you out of the building. I mean, to me, that's nothing. But I mean, Joe's got a point, and he does make sense on it. So.
I wasn't stumped that you were kicked out. I will say that I was not stumped you were kicked out, because it was the end of the show, and it was taking away from the main event. In their eyes, I get what you were doing, and it's funny and stuff, but in their eyes, they sort of take it like I guarantee there's a few people swearing in the back because they saw the sign. But I really thank you so much for coming on, and everyone was talking about the sign all over social media, so it was cool that we ended up finding you, dude. And anytime, come back, and maybe I'll see you in Boston again. I really was. I was 15 rows away from you. Did you see? Gronk wasn't still there? I think Gronk had taken off at that time.
Yeah, he took off. Hey, guys, it was a pleasure. Thank you guys for reaching out to me, and you guys gained a new fan. I'll be tuning into some of your shows, and I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks, dude.
Take care, guys.
There he goes. Corey, the JBL Bullied Me sign guy. Thank you very much to the donators, too, who everybody held off and would let that guy go. So we appreciate you guys for not going crazy with donations when he called. I mean, not that we don't love him, but you can now resume your donations if you'd like. But that was interesting, JD. So he got...
Yeah, I mean, you make sense on it, and I can see why they... I didn't realize it was at the end of the show. That's what got me. When you mentioned that, I'm like, oh, all right, maybe they, you know...
Because they saw...
I mean, if it was at the beginning of the show, then it might have been a little bit extreme. I'm like, what the fuck are you kicking him out for a stupid sign?
Unless they're very angry at people who would bring a sign like that. I'm not putting that out of the realm of possibility. That if they see a guy holding a sign up for their friend that says something like that, you know what I mean? It would be like if, you know, me and you were doing a show and we're going to tape it live on YouTube. And, you know, you had been accused maybe of being a bully or something like that. Or I had been accused let's say I was accused of being a bully. And you were doing a live show and you were about to start. And towards the end of the show, a guy had a sign that said, like, Joe Cronin is a scumbag loser who should die. You know, you might see that sign and be like, get that fucking... What would you say? Would you say take that sign or would you kick the guy out? You'd probably kick the guy out, I bet.
Yeah, more than likely, yeah.
I'd probably kick a guy out if he had a sign that said, you know, JD swallows cum, or like JD, hope JD dies, or something like that, or JBL is a piece of shit. I'm sorry, not JD is a piece of shit. You know, I'd probably say, fuck that. Get out of here. Get that fucking guy out of here. You know, and if you put it in context with you have been harassed and attacked all week on social media. Even if you were, you know, even if JBL is what everybody says, you know, to them in the back, they see him as a friend. And if someone brings a sign that says that, they could be taking that very personally. Get that fucking guy out of here. Fuck that. Fuck him. And
I guess they don't care about being hypocritical. Then I mean, then don't go to the schools and the fucking seminars. Be a star and bully and all this other shit.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna live or practice what you preach, I should say. You know.
Right.
JBL should have been reprimanded in some way. He should have been moved to Raw. If I was in charge, I would have moved him to Raw, and I would have moved Morrow back to SmackDown, just to get them away from one another.
Yeah, they could have just done it now.
I fucking hate when WWE mistreats talent. And Morrow's, you know, he might, like we said off the air, he might not be everybody's cup of coffee, but you can't deny the guy's fucking voice.
Yeah, he was the best thing going. I mean, to be honest, I understand he wasn't able to always work. Wasn't able to always sort of work with everybody. It sounds like Morrow just goes into his own world with, oh my God, on fuego, but he doesn't really communicate with JBL and stuff. That could have been irking JBL. That could have created problems. Spanking my yin yang. The guy who delivered my Chinese food earlier looked like Tozawa, so when he asked for a tip, I replied saying, ha, 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 ha. What the fuck? Fuck you. Have a good day. Love you long time. Thank you for that donation. Oh my God. It was a vicious donation.
Wow.
That was fucking vicious. 4-4. 4-4.
Shit bomb.
3. Hold on a
JD,
second.
you thinking about making a Braun Strowman EMT t-shirt?
Can't put everything on a t-shirt, guys. I still got Titus Catering to come.
Right.
I mean, you know.
Schleppy 13. Thanks.
There
for the
will
donation.
probably be another Roman Reigns get off my TV design eventually. Depends on if he wins the title or not.
The Nick Wilson said in a tweet, the big difference between 180-pound Morrow and big-ass JBL, it's typical strong preying on the weak. IMO. Yeah, I mean...
I would just love to go into the mind of JBL and find out, like, what was your intention here? Like, I mean, if it had nothing to do with what is seen on television and in that ring, why are you making this a deal? I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
Like, what did he want the end result to be? No, I'm fucking with him. Okay. Fuck with him in the back. Rib him a little bit if you want, but don't fucking do it on the air and say the guy is not deserving of a Best Announcer award. Come on, man.
Right.
Who the fuck wants to hear that?
Your
coworkers should be, you know, congratulating you. Hey, good job, man. You don't go on fucking Rosenberg's show and say, oh, Nobody wants these internet smart mark awards.
Right. I don't get why people don't understand that I'm trying to explain what WWE thinks. It's not my opinion. It's WWE's opinion.
Like
Fucking
steroids,
idiots.
cause I like steroids. I got steroids. You got steroids. I put the steroids in my veins. Put the steroids in my pain. Put the steroids in my brain. Then I fucking go insane. Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal. I got the needle in my balls. Needle in my balls. Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal. I'm big as a motherfucking goddamn garbage truck.
I'm on Smackdown now. I will juicy even more lol.
British Davis, thanks for the donation. Yeah, Jinder, take some more and then knock out Finn some more. It'll be great. Thank you very much.
What are
British
they
Davis.
saying to you, Joe? Like you're defending WWE?
This guy's an idiot. Like I'm not. That's not my opinion. I'm giving you WWE's opinion.
I think Joe's watched enough WWE to realize how they operate.
I'm giving you my perspective based on people I've spoke to there, how they actually tend to feel, and what happens. I don't believe what they say, and I don't believe in what they are thinking.
You want to see my dick?
But that's
I'll
what
take my dick out right now.
That's what they're saying.
I'm Sean's View Entertainment. And you want to see my dick?
Playing devil's advocate for you.
Do you want to see my dick? I will show you my penis. I'm Sean's View. Don't screw with me, or else I'll show you my pee-pee. Do you want to see my dick? Do you want to see my dick?
Schlong's View.
Be a star? More like be a fraud. Fuck WWE for their complete inaction on this. JD hit it right on the head. More and more the realities of Punk's pipe bomb promo find their way into the light of truth. The whole BA star is complete bullshit.
Thank you, Raw is dead. Yeah, the Punk's pipe bomb, it's like, dude, talk about everything coming true. It's unfucking real, actually, to be honest. This guy nailed it, like absolutely crushed it.
Might have been a work shoot, but
yeah. Well,
it's true.
Even RYBACK, he was right about him. All that shit. Look at Cole Cabana, who can barely talk to the guy anymore. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I'm literally just telling you what WWE would say. It was like when the guys took the guy's sign in the front row. You know what I mean? You know, I tweeted Road Dogg and I tweeted some of the guys in the back and said, you know, what was wrong with that or whatever. And they didn't, and they don't accept that the guy was advertising his local indie fed. So if the sign had said, you know, I love John Cena, it would have been okay. Or I hate, or Cena, maybe Cena sucks, it wouldn't have been all right. It would have been, I don't know. But trying to put over your local promotion, because this is the second time we've had a guy with signs who got them taken away come on the show. But that guy had his signs taken away. He wasn't kicked out. He was in the front row, and he was trying to get over another promotion. And the security told him, give us the signs or you're going to go. And he gave them the signs.
I mean, for a televised show like a Raw or SmackDown, I can see. But, I mean, at a house show, I think that'll be okay, right?
Yeah, I mean, probably at a house show, no one's going to notice or care, I don't think. But maybe.
But what about people who bring our signs and they get on television? Or Joe Cronin show or Off the Script, JD from New York. What about that? Those get through. We see a few of them filtered around.
And thank you, Road Dogg. That's what we have.
If that's the case, yeah, thank you, dog.
No, but that's a little bit of it. But also, it's because if you just have something that says Joe Cronin show, they don't mind that as much. They mind if you had something, if it said JoeCroninShow.com.
Oh yeah, that's understandable.
They would be upset at that. They wouldn't mind if it said I love Joe Cronin show or I love Joe or I love JD from out the. That'd be okay. But yeah, when you have a sign that says like go to this website or I'm advertising website, that is the problem. And I'm not just telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I've been told. So I don't know.
Hell yeah!
Ashley Wilson. So they kicked the sign guy out for exercising his right of freedom of speech. What we had on the sign wasn't a death threat or anything. What the fuck, WWE security and WWE corporate douchebag, says Ashley Wilson. Well, Ashley Wilson, I get what you're saying, and I love you, and you know I used to get mad too and flip out over these things. But from their point of view,
it's all over the news. It's mainstream attention. and they don't want they like Joe said, they want to sweep it under the rug. The more signs you see, the more it's not going to go away.
And they're to them. I'm not saying I believe this, but to them, they are taping their show. And you are in the audience. It would be like if someone brought it to Jerry Springer, or whatever the fuck's on. What's on TV now? I don't even know what the show is like that.
My name is KANE and I'm donating.
New mayor of Tennessee, is it?
Pleasure meeting you guys at
awesome.
WrestleCon the other week. I'm the crazy Aussie that flew 27 hours to Orlando for Mania.
You're one of many.
Alexa Bliss on Raw is a well-needed addition to the women's division on Raw. Do you guys see Alexa feuding with Sasha? Great work, guys.
Alexa versus Sasha, yeah.
Yeah, but I heard that they have legitimate hatred for one another.
Really? That's
yeah,
fucking awesome.
Apparently Alexa broke Sasha's jaw or some shit like that, or the other way around, and one of them didn't forgive the other. Some shit like that.
Well, that could get hot then. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, you flew all the way from Australia. Jason, many other people did. We met like fucking at least 5 or 6 people from Australia who did some crazy flying to get to WrestleCon. I give it to you guys. Me and JD were crying about fucking New York to Florida and Boston to Florida. So,
the whole fucking day on an airplane. Holy shit.
I can't even imagine that. Dude, by the time we landed, I would have shit myself. I mean, like... Oh my God.
Does the plane need to refuel? How the fuck does it stay in the air for that long?
No, he had to stop. If I remember, that's the guy that told us he stopped 5 times.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He had to land and then get on another show and then get on another deal.
5 fucking takeoffs. I can't do that. I can't do that.
5 takeoffs.
Fucking shit. I can't even do 1.
And 5 landings. We got a super chat here. I'm going to see if I missed any other super chats too, but thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you to Kevin Scampoli, the whole effing show. He super chatted earlier. Made peace with Kevin. I never had a problem, but I actually knew that I would have if he had done that shit at the fucking Internet Darlings. Can we leave this JBL shit alone? Can we talk about the shake-up, bitches, or something else? Justin Spencer.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Phenomenal walls.
Do you think that Charlotte will have better promos on SmackDown now because of Road Dogg and more freedom?
Naomi, I am coming for your women's championship. I don't know. Probably not.
My father was a champion. Like me.
I will feel the glow, Naomi.
Thank you, Phenomenal Walls.
What I do want to see is I want to see Asuka brought up to the main roster before SummerSlam, and I want to see Asuka versus Charlotte being built up. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, that will be a rock and roll.
Asuka needs to remain undefeated. That's the thing.
How long do you think? Here's the deal. How long do you think Naomi holds that title for?
I say she loses it this summer.
Yeah, maybe a month.
I think Charlotte goes into SummerSlam the champion.
Maybe a month, and then she's done. Thank you, Justin, for the super chat. By the way, I'm just checking to make sure there's no other super chats. Let's see. Okay, cool. JD, give me your 9 inches. Someone said, dude, that's spot on. JD Savage, the Ropes Show. Hey, Joe, what's up? Let's take a phone call. I'm trying to take phone calls, but the damn thing was screwed up. 661, what's up? Hey, 661.
What's up?
What's up, man? What do you got? You're live on Out of Nowhere. What's up?
What's up?
What's up? Get wet.
Is this Joe Cronin?
It is, yeah, you're live. What's up? What do you got?
Okay. What the fuck was that?
Intimidation is what that was. Tiffany, I think we bullied him. That's what it was.
Dude, look at it. Seth Rollins. I'm sorry.
My conspiracy theory is Vince wants to deplete SmackDown, wants it to suffer a bit. 205, a burnt cabbage. I get you, man. Kill off 205. I get what you're saying, burnt cabbage, but you know something? With that SmackDown writing crew, they're going to kill it, dude. And we're talking about Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens probably. I mean, Sami Zayn, just the list. I mean, dude, with the way they've been writing, they should be able to kill it. They should have no problem whatsoever. They really shouldn't. I mean, based on their writing versus Raw's, then again, you know, the Strowman thing was badass. Tiffany, hang on the line for a second. And JD, what do you got?
Sure.
I was gonna say, Joe, Seth Rollins, he was criticized by Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's like, I still don't get a sense of what kind of personality he has. Rollins is not electrifying like The Rock. He's not anti-authority like I was, or The Undertaker. So who the fuck is he?
Yeah.
The one I want in my bed.
He's Seth freaking Rollins, JD. That's who he is. Seth freaking Rollins. I don't know. Yeah, all the guys have this problem now. They've sort of got that indie.
He said the same thing about Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, but well, Dean was way Dean. Yeah, they're all like good, but like nobody has that personality. Nobody does. They're missing that right now. They're missing that personality from anybody. You want to hire Joe Cronin? I'll take care of that fucking personality for you. We'll do something. I'll be the 5'10" out of shape crazy bastard that draws the ratings in. Tiffany, what's going on?
Hi.
Hey. What's up?
Going on? Hi, JD.
Hi.
I'm going to come find you next Saturday. I'm going to take a picture with you at the Hog. So.
Take a photo of his hog.
I'll be there with James, so we'll come find you.
Okay. Cool.
That's awesome.
So Monday I was at the Coliseum. I know I tried to call in Monday to you guys, but Joe, your Skype was stupid.
Yeah, it seems fixed now. It seems good now.
The Coliseum's really nice. I mean, we had like really good seats. We were right by where they entered. So we saw.
It was louder there, right? Like than it was on TV.
Yeah, it definitely was louder there. So, I mean, you know, a lot of it was dead too. I felt like, what did I go to Raw in Barclays Center? What was it, like a month ago?
Yeah.
It was more louder at the Barclays Center, but I don't know. I was kind of bored, to be honest with you. Like, I actually said to my friend, "Do you want to leave?"
Yeah, it didn't look like it was fun to be at. What was the crowd's reaction when Braun Strowman killed Roman Reigns?
Oh, like, everybody was, like, happy. You deserve it. Like, everybody started chanting that you deserve it.
Yeah, we could hear that. That actually came over the air. That was funny. But I thought we were supposed to cheer for Roman now, because now it's the way. Now it's not crazy. It's not these crazy fans anymore. They boo, they cheer.
They usually boo the people we cheer, and we cheer the people we usually boo.
Yeah, so that didn't work out. Tiffany, thanks for grabbing my T-shirt. I'm wearing it right now, and you know I like it, Tiffany. I like it, but I think I'm gonna go with the premium tee next time, because the quality is like, it's all right, but we could get better quality in T-shirts than this.
The tank top, I kind of like the tank top better than the T-shirt. That's why, like I said, I want to, like, you know, if you make more women's shirts, because like the T-shirts, like, I pull the neck a lot. So I mean, it's all right. I'm probably gotta wash it a couple of times to get a little more softer, but the tank top itself is more comfortable, I feel like.
I'm going to go with the other ones. The other ones are $3 more, but you know what? It's going to be better quality.
It's worth it. It's worth it for the better quality, because you don't want, like, even the stuff to peel off or anything like that.
Yeah, it's all right, but yeah, I'm going to do the $3 more one. So you might see the T-shirts go up a little bit, but or I'll make less. I don't care. I'll keep them at the same price. But but we'll get the premium ones going, because it's all right. But yeah, I want those sexy ones, those real good ones. And there'll be more women's ones coming. I gotta go, Tiffany. We're gonna let you go, but I will see you for Monetize This on Friday.
Sounds good. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
$100.
Holy shit!
Donation time, mo fuck boy.
Oh, JD, let's fuck, JD. Let's fucking fuck, bro. Let's fuck each other all night. You don't look game for that.
Hi guys, it's Walter. How about a Shinsuke Nakamura versus James Ellsworth in a loser must leave SmackDown and join the Fuck That Owl brand match? It should take Nakamura 5 seconds to win that match. Awesome show.
Hey, thanks, Walter.
Walter is a beast.
That's a beyond beast, Walter. $100, bro. Shit. Thank you so much. What do you say? Leave it to SmackDown. Fuck that L. I'll take Nakamura 5 seconds to win. Yeah.
Did you see the fucking? I think it was like some Zoltort or some fucking sleep aid that was sponsoring the show last night, Joe. If you watch it back on television, and the mascot was an owl for that fucking advertisement.
That is fucking hilarious. The TNA sleeping
and they
owl.
put it right in the main event too.
By the way, in the dark match last night, Shinsuke defeated Dolph Ziggler in about 6 minutes, I would say.
Oh wow!
It was like Shinsuke got the better of him at the beginning for a second. And then Dolph took over for like 4 or 5 minutes. And then, Shinsuke did the whole comeback. And then
I would not have him wrestle every week.
Yeah, I know that, you haven't been a fan of him coming out every week. What I will say is when he came out during the show, he didn't do his whole big giant entrance thing and the big build-up. He sort of kept it quicker. It was because it was a segment. He just kind of came out and danced a little bit. But I don't know. If they do that, that's not too bad, but... What do you do? The people want to see that, but every week he comes out to say one word and he's got to do this whole entrance. But that's all he's got, so he's going to have to do that. British Davis, thanks for the 316. I'm flying to England in June. I'm flying to New York, which will take 3 hours, and then England will take 5 to 7 hours, so that will be fun. What do you guys think about all the members of S.H.I.E.L.D. on Raw? British Davis says.
I doubt WWE does anything with them because people have been asking for it, and every time people want something to happen, WWE does the reverse. But, I mean, Balor, Gallows, Anderson are all on Raw. I could see a Balor Club versus S.H.I.E.L.D. type situation if they want to experiment with something nice for the summer, but I doubt it's going to happen. Tired of talking about it, honestly.
Yeah. Let me see, what else do we got here? Yeah, so Shinsuke, I didn't say this because we didn't get a video of it or anything, but I did get to... I actually touched Shinsuke. I didn't want to wash my hand. But then I went home and beat off instead. With that hand.
Nice.
Leah, you should have gotten a video of it, goddammit. Yeah, man. Shinsuke came right over to us and everything. I blame you. Braun Strowman responds to petition. We know about that. How many signatures is that petition up to? Anybody know?
I was on like 1,500. 1,500 Roman fans.
That's so ridiculous. Let me read this real quick. SmackDown could have been Byron Saxon screaming about Bailey buddies. It would have still been better than Raw. Fuck JBL says Perfect Brother Nero. Okay. Thank you, Perfect Brother Nero. 661 live on Out of Nowhere, episode 64. What's up?
What's up, Joe?
Nothing much. How you doing, man? What do you got?
What do you feel about Shelton Benjamin returning to SmackDown Live?
Yeah, we thought it was going to happen the other night, but... I
thought it was going to happen last night.
Yeah, that's what everybody was telling me. He's coming.
I think he should have returned during the Superstar Shakeup so they can make it known that he's coming back.
I think they just might have ran out of time with it and didn't want to rush him. They wanted to give him a good spot. So you might see him show up to next week, to be honest.
He's cleared. He's ready to go.
Yeah, who do you think he'll jump into a feud with?
I could see him and Kevin Owens going at it after he's done with AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that too.
They could save him till then. I mean, honestly, you could not see him until after they do the match with Jericho. Or not next week, but the week after, just because they want to keep it as sort of a surprise.
Yeah.
We don't know. I mean, this is a tough one to gauge because, what happened with him last time and the injury.
No offense, they might put him on Raw. Who the fuck knows?
He goes to Raw, yeah.
I think they're making things confusing with the Payback pay-per-view because they have Randy Orton on the pay-per-view, and he's a SmackDown superstar going against a Raw superstar. It's like, so what's going on?
Yeah, it could be, man.
They're calling it a Raw exclusive pay-per-view, but it really isn't if there's SmackDown guys there.
Yeah.
But the pay-per-view is really predictable. It sucks. They should have waited until after Payback.
Yo, Joe, how you doing?
What's up, man? 857. Is this Dan?
Yeah, this is Dan.
Oh, hey, dude. Good to meet you last night. What's going on?
Not much. Someone already stole my question, but what do you think about S.H.I.E.L.D. being on the same brand and that whole thing with the guy getting thrown out?
The S.H.I.E.L.D. being you wanted the S.H.I.E.L.D. to get back together, you said?
Yeah, because I think that's the only way people will start cheering Roman again.
I don't think it's going to happen because WWE just wants to push Roman so much. They would see them getting in the way. Plus, Seth Rollins has his own thing. I don't think any of those guys would be happy about that, about them all getting back together permanently. I could see them all reuniting for like a thing, But permanently, you know, I don't think that's going to happen because of that.
Don't they have? Isn't like Triple H making some sort of bullshit faction or something?
No, I mean maybe, but I don't know, dude. It's so crazy right now with that. That hasn't even happened with the people that we thought it made sense happening with. So I don't think it's gonna happen at this point, Dan. But thank you for the call, Dan, and thanks for the interview and everything else, dude. 409, you're live on Out of Nowhere 64. What's up?
What's up, Joe? It's Kenny Tits Omega. I'm back, baby.
Oh man, what's up, Kenny?
Yeah, well, first I want to say, before getting the wrestling shit, fuck Larry Funk and his bitch ass. He's probably fucking on his Walmart wheelchair, fucking giving some fucking hobo a foot job right now in the bathroom, so fuck him. And secondly, back to what JD was saying with the personality shit. I only really know 4 guys in the WWE, I don't know if y'all agree, right now that really has a good fucking personality. And I would say probably Nakamura, The Miz, Bobby Roode, and that new Aleister Black dude. I think he's a fucking badass.
You want to see my dick?
Yeah,
I think my dick out right now.
I mean, I don't know. I want to see what y'all think about that.
And you want to see my dick?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to see my dick? I will show you.
Guy disappears for 7 days and then puts out fucking 14 videos in one day.
I'm Sean's View. Don't screw with me, or else I'll show you my pee-pee. Do you want to see my dick? Do you want to see my
I'm glad Peyton Royce and Billy Kay stayed in NXT.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of them, but they are still green.
Yeah.
Apollo should go back to NXT. It worked for Emma, Tyson Kidd, and Zack Ryder. Emma, I wish, went to SmackDown.
Apollo choose.
Thank you, Rated R Superstar. Who's Apollo Crews?
He got better teeth than Kevin Dunn.
The Rated R.
What type of toothpaste is he using?
Kevin Dunn, did you like Apollo Crews' smile?
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous of his smile. It's too white.
Kenny the Tits Omega, what else you got, man?
Well, I just want to say, I'm going to fucking get that motherfucker Larry Funk on Monetize This. You didn't let me go long enough last time, Joe. Everybody was interrupting me. I didn't get my piece in. I want my piece, damn it. He's been hammering me every week.
Well, let me see here. JD, what do you... Oh, Larry Funk's going to get you on Friday night at Monetize This. It's going to be a psychotic night. Kenny the Tits Omega, any other wrestling questions or anything like that, man? What do you got?
Well, I mean, the one thing is, Joe, I know you hadn't really talked about it much or anything, but, you have, but I just want to see really what your deal is on it. Like, what do you think about this Adam Cole situation? Is he really coming, or is this really just a bunch of bullshit? Because, it sounds like he's just, kind of trolling everybody.
Who? Adam Cole?
Adam Cole? No.
Yeah.
Adam Cole's coming.
He's coming.
He won't answer the questions. Every time somebody asks me, like, oh, well,
Oh, he's not gonna.
Why would he answer the question?
Because, man, goddammit, he's technically, I'm not gonna lie, he's my favorite right now in the business. But I just fuck, man.
Just wait till NXT Chicago.
He's
NXT
coming.
Takeover Chicago.
Yeah, he's coming.
The next takeover? Yeah. All right, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. JD met him down in Florida.
Yeah, I took a picture with him. I didn't ask him, but I'm pretty sure he's coming.
Hey, 317, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, I just wanted to know, what would you guys do to, revitalize unused talent like Apollo Crews and et cetera?
Oh, shit, I heard Apollo Crews.
What was the question again, man? I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Yeah.
What would you do to revitalize unused talent like Apollo Crews and et cetera?
To revitalize them, I would create some sort of a tournament, like a King of the Ring style tournament for a belt.
The end-all be-all proof that SmackDown is the better show is that if Sami Zayn just gets massively over and potentially WWE champion, that will prove that SD has the better writers focused on their talent. Joe, give me that time to die Shinsuke promo.
I said this, Joe, on my SmackDown review. Styles wins the title. He holds it till WrestleMania. Nakamura wins the Royal Rumble. Nakamura wins the title at WrestleMania next year. Nakamura's first opponent is Sami Zayn for the world title after that.
Thank you, DJ M3. Good shit. Good call. Good stuff. Shinsuke Nakamura will fight you, and he'll say, "It's time to die."
69. Stick it up my bunghole. 69. Monetize this. Put your penis onto my tits. You just stuck it in me, in me, in me. Stick it in your pussy.
Oh, sexy time with her.
I hope WWE isn't copying the death of Superman with Roman Reigns FML. It seems like there's too much going on for these older writers to keep up with. Keep up the good work, Joe. JD, we gotta get you a Kevin Dunn puppet for your impersonations, lol.
I gotta go buy a fucking beaver stuffed animal, man. I gotta do something.
A beaver stuffed animal. Holy shit.
If I can find one, I'll buy one.
JD, oh my god, dude, I've got the greatest idea for you, and I'm so jealous that I'm not doing it, but I'm going to give it to you. I believe on Spreadshirt, or at least on another website, you can like put stuff on anything, like t-shirts, hats, cups, mugs. They have a teddy bear. And they have a beaver, and they have all kinds of animals.
Oh, really?
You should totally get the beaver one and write Kevin Dunn's a bitch, or like Kevin. I'm Kevin Dunn.
Kevin Dunn's assistant, or some shit like that.
Something like that, and you could sell that beaver shirt. Wow.
We'll see.
Unbelievable. You know, the people from VidMe want to speak to us, and it's weird. I don't know if this guy's just sucking up to get us over there, or if it's true. But
well, it's funny. Joe made a video earlier about this fake news story about Roman Reigns' death.
Right.
And VidMe knew who we were.
Yeah, it was funny.
Perfect 10. Fucking delete JD. You fucking piece.
Kenny the Tits, my guy Larry Motherfucking Funk is currently balls deep in some fat girl right now. As his mouthpiece and advocate, do not get conquered and defeated. Shitstain # ride for Larry.
Wow, delete JD from NY206. Thank you so much.
Dude, you ever watch Full House? Someone in the comments says, you ever watch Full House? And Joey Gladstone, he was a comedian. He had the fucking beaver as the puppet.
Yeah, the fucking movie.
And he's like, oh, woodchuck lounge. Wood.
I can't. Oh my god. And Michelle was like, "You're ugly." No, that's funny because Dave Coulier is on the back of the cereal box in my kitchen right now, and I was like, "What is he doing on the box?" And it was for the new Fuller House show or whatever. I didn't know he was on it that much to actually be on a box of cereal, but he's on there. Thank you, JD Venom. Delete JD from NY206. LeBron with 690 and DJ M3 for those donations. Thank you. And now JD Venom.
My name is Kane and I'm donating.
Grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Aleister Black will be pushed by WWE to the moon just by his nameplate alone. Sounds stupid. But WWE won't waste time on making a spatial nameplate for just anyone. Just look at Taker, Rusev, and Wyatt. I notice those type of things. What do you guys think?
Come get it.
I don't know about nameplates or title plates. I'm not thinking that far ahead. But I can tell you about Aleister Black. I mean, that guy's got fucking money written all over him. It's based on the creative way that they kind of came up with his entrance. It's like he's fucking rising from a coffin.
Yeah.
You know, and he's got the smoke and the fucking candles, and he sits in the ring Indian style, almost like in a fucking trance. I mean, on top of that, the guy's a great fucking wrestler. I think I can just envision it now. I could see fucking McIntyre and Aleister Black going at it. I think that'll be fucking phenomenal if it happens.
Now, I don't know if VidMe's pulling my leg, but I'm in the DMs with VidMe, and you're gonna have to wait. That's a teaser.
They want to pay us to come over there.
My name is Kane and I'm donating.
Sponsor us. I'll make a fucking video or two a week over there.
What's up, you guys? Aren't you happy that Braun is our top baby face on Raw? # fuck Roman.
Who? What do you got? You guys aren't you happy that Braun is our top baby face on Raw? Yeah, I don't mind the Starscream. I think Braun's fucking great. He's I regret putting him on the fucking t-shirt.
Yeah.
But you got to keep in mind, that was the Wyatt family Strowman, and we all knew he fucking sucked cock when he was in the Wyatt family. This is not the same Braun Strowman.
He was also mishandled at the time.
Yeah.
Well, the minute he became cool, they did it right. Here he is, there he is.
I'm not done with you, Roman.
No, VidMe says they're a huge fan of us. Though at least the person in the DM is. And I said, come on, is that the sales pitch? And he said he's serious. So we'll see. That's all, you know. I don't know. I just typed $signs. JD, you want to Skype with him after the show's over?
It depends on what time it is. I got to be up for fucking work at 7:15.
All right. Well, at least I'll Skype with him.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
You could do the business negotiations.
What else we got?
Shit bomb.
Oh, we got shit bomb.
How much wood could Kevin Dunn chop if Kevin Dunn could chop? Woodchuck could chop, won't. Stop, don't chomp wood.
Kevin Dunn? I like wood.
Thank you, Nay. Nay for the $5. Yeah, JD's got to be up early for work. Baby. I didn't sleep. Actually, I slept
look at
like
this,
all day.
Monica. Monica, look at this. Tweeting me on Amazon a fucking 12-inch beaver doll. Oh my god, I'm gonna type this. I'm gonna post this link in the Skype chat, Joe.
You know what you should do is just get one and customize it, sign it, write on it, and then sell it for like $100.
Yeah, look at that. I just posted a link in the Skype chat.
All right, I'm gonna look at this beaver. I've seen a lot of beavers in my day, but
oh my god, that's perfect.
Shit bomb. Oh my god.
11:46 with 2-day
title
shipping.
to SummerSlam and drops it to AJ.
Let's sell it for $30.
I think we get Orton versus Kevin Owens after this Bray feud. SmackDown still needs more women. Gonna have Naomi versus Charlotte a bunch, maybe throw in Becky, but it's gonna get old fast.
It's too late for that now to throw in Becky. Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay. Naomi versus Charlotte. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, don't you think that it's eminent that like Naomi loses the belt to Charlotte, and then eventually Asuka comes up to face Charlotte? That's what they're setting up for, right?
I mean, I would do it. I mean, I think Asuka should. I don't think Ember Moon should beat Asuka. Period. I think Asuka should forfeit the fucking title just based on the fact that she doesn't have any opponents. She's like, move me the fuck up. I want Charlotte. I want Becky. I want Sasha. I want Bayley. And the winner of the women's tournament coming up is the women's champion for NXT.
Right.
And you give her a trophy, and she's the new one. I would actually have Ember Moon win the tournament.
Yeah.
And she's still pissed that she didn't get Asuka, but she's got the title anyway.
All right, I've got the beaver for everyone to look at. Here's the beaver.
How many of you guys want me to buy this beaver right now? This is on Amazon, thanks to Monica. It's $12. What do you guys think about that? Should I buy that?
What are you gonna write on it, cunt? Like, did you ever see the movie with Mel Gibson where he has a beaver and like he talks with it?
Yeah.
I'm the beaver. It's a horrible movie with Jodie Foster or whatever. But I'm the beaver, Walter. I'm the beaver. I'm the fucking beaver. Burnt Cabbage says I'm going to have to let you and JD do the heavy lifting on this next PPV. No way am I watching that confusing pile of horse shit. And they have 2 shitty world champs to boot, says Burnt Cabbage. Burnt Cabbage not happy. All right, well, you know, JD, Jesus Christ. Let's get out of here. It's 1 a.m. You got to get up. What do you think? Anything else in the wrestling world pissing you off?
Whenever you want to pull the plug, bro, I'm ready.
I think we should pull it so we can survive. Oh my God, somebody... People are sending other beavers. Look at this. Look at
what we started.
Look at this fucking beaver. What do we got here? What do we got here? A cup of beavers?
Oh my God.
A cup of beavers? I'm the beaver.
Oh my God, I love Seth Rollins.
From a creative side, fellas, what kind of matches do you guys think will come of this? Shake up hashtag Beavers Lives Matter.
Leah, here it comes. There's so many different matches that could come from this. Delete JD from NY206. Thank you for the $25 donation. Yeah, JD, what's like your number one now that you want to see? I mean, I think
besides the obvious.
Yeah, besides, let's not go to the. We know what we're talking about, but yeah.
I'd love to see Nakamura Zane again. I'd love to see Owens and Dillinger. I'd like to see Owens and Nakamura. I mean, it's gonna be great. I mean, Zane versus Styles. You know.
All leading towards the one we all want to see, which is we know Nakamura and JD
Orton.
No,
Styles.
Yeah,
that's the obvious one. That's why I didn't say it.
Yeah, I was. But let's just say it. Like, this is what we're all. This is the build. You know, sometime these guys are gonna cross paths.
And being that I hope Matt Hardy goes broken. Now Bray's on Raw. I hope we see a broken Matt versus Bray Wyatt. Yeah.
The family of Wyatts. What do you think they'll do with this? Do you think that he's going to, like, snap back into it, or they're going to retell the story for everybody? I mean, that's...
Yeah, dude, I think it's perfect. You just have a team like the Revival beat the shit out of the Hardys, and then they go broken.
That'd be great.
Simple. You know, they already broke Kofi's ankle. Why not break the Hardys?
Or they'll go Savage or whatever.
Dude, that beaver's too expensive though. That's like $35.
Yeah, this beaver is a lot of money.
He wants a hug. Look. Come hug me, man. My teeth.
There's like hashtag beaver going on Twitter now. Like, people are just freaking out. Nightbot is a whore, someone said. Cup of beavers.
What do we have over here?
Dude, I'm gonna buy the other beaver. And I'll just have the beaver. I'll have sex with the beaver. Live on my stream. You know, we had over 1,500 people watching tonight at one point. We had a great crowd for Out of Nowhere tonight. It's gone up and up.
I think most of that was due to the fact that we had Corey.
The sign. Yeah, Corey was here with the sign. Well, guys, want to let you know, if you haven't subscribed, click the red subscribe button down below, whatever the fuck color it is, and subscribe to my channel. Don't miss out on the daily wrestling videos. I want to tell you about shit, and I want you to click that bell, too. Then I want you to go over to JD's channel, JD from NY206.
We just hit 77,000 subscribers.
Hey, about time. That stupid glitch shit keeping you back for a while. Click his subscribe button and bell, and make sure you always sub to us, because we upload pretty much daily, almost multiple times daily. So if you're ever like, where's Joe's video or where's JD's video, just check us out every day on Habit anyway, because we're probably there. You guys have stepped up game insanely on Patreon. Patreon.com/JD from NY206 and Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. You guys are killing it on Patreon.
How many patrons you got now, Joe? Is it over 100?
I went from like 58 to 94 or something. So
shit, I'm up to fucking 305. You guys are fucking unbelievable.
It's beast mode on Patreon right now. So yeah, thank you guys for helping. $1 a month, $2 a month, whatever.
I got my dick out right now.
Yeah,
I'm selling to you in a payment, and you want to see my dick?
Or you can donate live like this.
Do you want to see my dick? I will show you my penis. I'm Sean's view. Don't screw with me, or else I'll show you my pee-pee. Do you want to see my dick? Do you want to see my dick?
Hey JD, Monica just showed you her beaver lol hashtag Viva la Raza.
My God.
Viva la raza!
Viva la raza! Hey, IDK, you know what I'm going to do? JD, you know what? I'm going to buy a beaver. I'm going to cut a hole in it, and I'm going to fuck the beaver. That's what I'm going to do.
There you go.
Only for the patrons. For over $10 a month, I'm going to fuck the beaver. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Yeah, anything else you want to mention? I mean...
that's it, man. I mean, an NXT review's coming out tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. T-shirts, barbershopwindow.com/offthescript. And if you guys want to get the new AJ Lee book, audibletrial.com/offthescript. It's free. Do it.
Do it now. Thanks for watching, guys. We had a blast. Probably be lurking on social media for a while, so if you guys want to have some fun and chat it up on social media, I'll be on Twitter. JD probably
thank you to British Davis. He actually sent me a package. We'll be unboxing it on Off the Script Friday.
He sent you his package?
Yeah, he sent me his package, yeah. Plus Austin Aries' package.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Thanks, guys, for watching Out of Nowhere, episode 64. Tons of other ones you can watch. And every week, Wednesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Time, usually here, once in a while on JD's channel. You see another beaver? Is that why you're laughing?
you gotta see. Go check Twitter, dude. Look at this shit. It's like a soccer with glasses on.
I'm going over to Twitter right now. Bye.
I'm the beaver. You're listening to Out of Nowhere.